Hello, members and subscribers. As you can see by the title, Enchantment won her trial. And that was, I must admit ago, last week, Tuesday. I was waiting to maybe get some vision. I haven't tried hard to find some vision, but we got an audio report from the trainer. She did win her trial and she won it quite impressively, ahead to 3 lengths to the third horse. Here's the audio. Let's hear what he said about the trial.
Enchantment trialled today over the 600 metres at Tiamuru on a soft 5 track. She was in heat 3. Michael McNabb was in the saddle, jumped and ended up in front, railed really well,
led
and went on to win her trial by a head. And then it was 3 lengths back to the third horse. So really nice trial off the back of that. She's had a couple of jump outs. She really knows what she's doing. She's very professional. What I suggest, we go to the Water Walker for 7 days, and then we'd look at going to the first 2-year-old race of the season at Wanganui on the 20th of September. There's a 2-year-old race over the 800 metres. Just try and get some money in the bin early before having a break, and then carry on that second prep towards a Cracker Millions type preparation. But certainly trialled up nicely today, Enchantment.
Yeah, so it sounds like she's a fast horse that can go to the front, do everything right, find the rail. Sounds like it was a good trial. You remember his assessment before? I don't know, this trainer's like, he was talking up, can't wait for the public to see her and all this sort of stuff. So I was expecting her to win from what the trainer was saying, but like, I don't know if he's extra positive or what type of trainer he is, where he looks at things. So that was a 600-metre trial. The race will be 800 metres. I don't normally run over 800. In Queensland, have a few 800-metre races, but normally from 1,000 and up. But these early 2-year-old races, they probably have some races over 800. So, winning that trial over 600 equates to 800. A 600-metre trial, it's not far at all. So you wouldn't get excited by that, but considering the race is 800 metres, that 600-metre trial might mean something. That's unbelievable. I've never had a horse run so early from the purchase. Like, I think we purchased her in May, so May, June, July, August, September. Within 4 months we're racing. That's quite incredible. I don't know what the stats are on horses that you buy that actually don't even make it the track, let alone then win and then win group. There's some stats. I might get them up for you. But yeah, you got to remember that we are going for the Cracker Millions in January in New Zealand. That's $1 million or multi-million-dollar, $1 million or $2 million race. So I think you need some prize money, you need a win to get in there. So they're planning to go to this race September 20, he said here, but another one, he says September 26. So I'm not sure exactly what day this race is. Win that, give her a break spell, and then aim her to race in this Cracker Millions, having the prize money in the win, hopefully, if everything goes all right. Hey, look, I did promise we're going to educate you. Some guys might know this, some might not. But how did she pull up after the trial? We got this update after the trial, and there's a little bit in this that we can learn and teach you. This is his report the day after the trial. See how she pulled up and handled that exertion.
Enchantment has come through her trial well from yesterday at Tiamuru. Squeezed her shins this morning and no sign of shin soreness. Very tough filly. Came home, ate well. So we'll send her to the water treadmill for 10 days, and then we'll start to prepare her for a race at Otaki over the 800 metres on the 26th of September. But obviously her trial was very good yesterday, and Michael McNabb was very complimentary of her. So really looking forward to getting her back into the stables after a 10-day break at the water treadmill. Enchantment.
So there's a few things in there you probably didn't pick up on. Squeezed her shins, checked her shins for shin soreness. So when they're early horses, 2-year-olds, They put a lot of front load on that front shin as they gallop and they come back down on the shin. And their bones are still maturing, can be soft and tender, and they can sort of feel that almost, it's like a bruise or soreness in the bone. And you need to, obviously back off the horse then. So again, really positive shin soreness, which can happen often in 2-year-olds, young horses. Can probably even happen in 3-year-olds a bit, but most definitely in 2-year-olds. He also mentioned ate up well. So, to know if the horse had effects from that run, sometimes they might not eat, but when they say eat up well, they lick the bin, means they left no food behind. If we're really buggered and feeling tired and you're absolutely stuffed, the last thing you feel like is eating. So same with the horses. That's a sign to see how they came out of the run. So all ticks there, which is really good. But despite that, they said 7 days on the water walker. Now, I imagine the water walker being, I've seen with like a treadmill and there's a water around it and they walk through the water and the water's quite high. But this is literally a water walker. This is her recovering after the run and 1 week on the water walker. Geez, if I were reincarnated, I want to come back as a racehorse. Check this out.
Enchantment, just some vision of her on the water treadmill. So she's continued to do well since that trial last week out at Te Awamutu. So we're very happy in that perspective. She's continued to eat well. The team who look after her at the water treadmill are very happy with the way she's handled herself there. So she'll spend the rest of the week there before rejoining our stable on Monday to get her ready for hopefully getting to the races at Otaki on the 26th. But very happy with the way she's looking in this video. Enchantment.
Okay, so twice he said the 26th of September, which I thought would be a Saturday, but it's a Friday. Seems to be a Friday. Now that Monday, he said back in the stables on Monday, I think that was yesterday. So she's back in stable. Probably get another report very soon of her how she's come back stable. It's not going to say much. But yeah, that's her trial, her pulling up, and the recovery in the water walker. So plenty to take in, but plenty of positivity for such a cheap buy, 60,000. If we do get to the track, the 26th September, have a race and win. That's unbelievable, guys. So fingers crossed, things keep going well, and we'll keep you updated. The win ahead horse for the people is going well, Enchantment. And remember, we will be spinning to see which member will be ownership rights for this day on 26 September. So if you can make it to New Zealand, you can represent Win Ahead as the owner. But it's a little bit far to go for a race on a Friday. But I tell you what, if you can email me, and we might just put you there if you're willing to go out. If not, we'll be spinning, and the person will be getting whoever wins. If she wins and gets prize money, whoever's name comes up on the wheel, you'll get the prize money that Enchantment has won. Hey guys, see you soon, and have a good week. Bye for now.